Hello guys, welcome to my next YouTube video, newest YouTube video. Today I'm presenting you Jean Bart. It's a game I played yesterday with my clanmate Nox, and we are playing on map domination, and it's tier 10 battle. So here I spawn in the middle, and I like to go for A in the Jean Bart. This is with the new rework uh, commander skill. So I am using Deadeye, of course, on the Jean Bart, even though Jean Bart is quite a nice brawler. But in the beginning of the game, I'm usually keeping a distance from the enemies. Therefore, I'm using the Deadeye skill, which is really, really, I would say, overpowered. Like, because if the ships has good dispersion already, that I make it just godlike, and if the ship has like okay-ish dispersion, then the Deadeye make it like really good. So definitely for long range snipers or long mid range snipers, and even these brawlers like Jean Bart, they can definitely benefit they can definitely benefit from a Deadeye skill. So, in the beginning of the game, I said to my clanmate Nox that I want to be really aggressive in Alpha Cap, like really aggressive. And I noticed that the Friedrich the Grosse was pushing towards left side, and you could already see the dispersion is really nice. But I missed the Friedrich. He wasn't that fast, so I am too much in front of him. And I was trying to punish the Charles Martel, but he was sailing behind the island, so I knew I cannot actually hit him. But I knew that the Friedrich the Grosse will turn out, so I am at him and trying to get good salvo on him. It was 7,000 damage, 3 full pants, so it was a little bit disappointing in regards to the damage, because 3 full pants I would expect like around 10,000 at least, but 6,000, alright, it's fine, right? So the tip bridge is almost behind the island at A, and I'm pushing, and there's nothing else. It seems that all the other ships are on the right side, right? Mini. So I'm still considered to be, or I'm considering to be really aggressive here, because I see that there's only the Charles Martel and the Friedrich, and that's it. I pop out my reload booster, and I was hoping that I will be able to hit the Charles Martel, but the reload booster was actually wasted here because the Friedrich was not detected, the Charles Martel disappeared, so I wasted here the reload booster. And now the Friedrich again detected. Now I wish I had the reload booster on, because he was providing me a little broadside, and you could see like 6 hits, even Citadel, because he's in mid range, so that there's like really random Citadel. Obviously the shots were falling down on him, therefore the turtle blade was not working properly. The second salvo somehow disappeared. I don't know how. I thought that I aimed properly, but obviously I didn't. So now I'm trying to get rid of him. I swapped to high explosives, because I was thinking that he will actually like turn out, and because like, was trying to turn out, right? But then he decided to back turn in and sail behind the island. So here it would be better for me to shoot actually AP shells. And yeah, unfortunately, and I didn't get any fires uh, at all on him, so that was a little bit disappointing. And I knew that okay, he's sailing behind the island. That's not my issue anymore. I want to help my team in the middle because the right side was quite losing, right? And I was like, Yoshino and Tirpitz will deal with him. So I immediately turning to the right and trying to find the target for me to shoot actually. So my first target will be the Friedrich the Grosse. I popped the engine boost and I was thinking like, should I stay in the cab? But I realized, okay, I will sail I will sail out from the cab. So I will continue, and I need to continue. I was picking the targets. Now the Richthofen was detected, but I spotted the Charles Martel, which was closer. Again, I put the reload boost because I believe that I will spot again the Charles Martel, and the Charles Martel actually shot back at me. So I citadel him. I knew that he will turn out, so I sent second salvo towards him, and I also was considering that aiming in the way that I knew that he will turn out. So I was able to hit him. Now I tried to hit the Yoshino. The issue is here the carrier. It's the Richthofen, and he started to focus me. So soon my goal was to sail towards mid, park there, and start farming the ships which are sailing in D8 because they are giving like a lot of broadsides. As you can see, the Aegir, the Hindi, and maybe I can actually get behind somehow the island and not be farmed by many ships, just by one or two. The Richthofen is causing quite an issue for me, and I already was asking for the carrier support, right? So I knew that I want to sail to the left a little bit more because I want to hit the island and start reversing, right? I'm still farming the Aegir. It was the closest cruiser which was providing me broadside. Now there is a Yoshino, so I want to hit the Yoshino, and as you can see, I want to hit the island and start immediately reversing because I don't want to actually be farmed by too many ships. Because if the Hindi, Aegir, Massachusetts, and Yoshino will start focusing me, I am in big troubles. In big trouble, right? So this is something I don't want to do. And finally the carrier dropped fighters above me, so now I will have a little bit of time before the enemy carrier will focus me again. I was hoping to shoot the Shima, but unfortunately that didn't happen. The Shima, I was already too far away, too far behind the island. I didn't have the shot, the proper shot. And now it's still even, right? The game is still even. We are trying to actually get our hit points back. So I'm basically in the safe position. The issue is the carriers focusing me, and you can see the tier 10 carrier, the Richthofen. Even though there are cruisers like Ibuki, he could citadel, he could absolutely blob. He went for me and still was able to deal like 10-12,000 damage just with the salvo. So I want to stay behind the island. I don't want to get focused, and I want to use my heals to retain my to regain my health. Here in the Hindi, I am a little bit too high. The server was really good, 5 overpens. You can see the server was really good, but little bit too high, little bit too high. I am properly, and in regards of the enemy speed, but yeah, not in regards to enemy high. And I'm now trying to lob the shots over the island to hit the egg gear again. And I will have the next heal ready. Already we have like 133,000 damage dealt. And I will try to finish the Hindi because he was actually sailing away and burning. But I didn't think that he will like. I thought he will survive that fire, right? So now I'm here. I'm waiting for my next heal because I'm still quite low, and if the enemy carrier will focus me, then I'm basically dead, right? And somehow we were still maintaining at least the same number of the ships, but now I cannot create crossfire. We don't have crossfire. All our ships are heading to the north, and I'm the only one trying to hold mid. And I know I see the Egger is pushing like crazy here, and I was like, oh, he will probably push through that gap, right? And probably will try to torp me. And I realized, oh, there's a Shima behind me. I was like, okay, so I'm probably dead. Shima will finish me, so let's kill the Egger. And yeah, the Egger was giving too much broadside. I popped my reload booster because I thought that I won't be able to kill him with one salvo. But in the end, I was able to kill him. The good thing for me here is that immediately when I saw those torpedoes sailing towards north, I knew that the Shima doesn't have torps. And for me, luckily for me, Jean Bart has all his secondaries at the back of the ship. Therefore, all my secondaries were, well, at least the ones which were not destroyed by a carrier were shooting the Shima, right? But you can see I lost already quite a lot of the secondaries, and I was thinking, okay, maybe Massachusetts and Yoshino will push here. So I used my last heal, and I can see, oh, Yoshino, hello, and that's 40,000 damage, right? Immediately. And obviously he didn't saw what happened to the Egger. So right now I'm capping, and I was hoping, okay, maybe the Massachusetts will go and go through the gap too, but no, he turned away. He actually realized that that was not a good idea, and I realized, okay, carrier is going after me again. I cannot stay there. If there wasn't carrier in the game, I would wait for my Hindi and Terpis to get into better position, so the Massachusetts would be shooting them, not me. Because now I was flooding, I lost my rudder, so I was forced to use the repairs, and the Massachusetts will actually kill me here, because his secondary build Massachusetts, it's just a matter of time when she will set me on fire and absolutely wreck me, or when the thunder will shoot me. And there is the fire, and there is also the Richthofen again going after me. So I'm trying to do as much damage as possible at this moment. And yeah, thunder also shot me. He focused me. So that was it. 214,000 damage. And now I want to speak about our Tirpitz, right? The Tirpitz guy I will swap to. He's new player, okay, guys. So I don't want to be really harsh on him, but yeah, he spawned on the right side of the mini-map. He spawned around F9. He sailed all the way from F9 to Alpha Cap, and there was only Friedrich the Grosse. We already killed the Grosse, and he was still sailing towards 2 line. It was around E3, E2, where the Friedrich the Grosser was already dead like several minutes, and actually then he turned and went into mid. I already had at the time when he was able to shoot for the first time, and it was he was shooting at the Aegir, which I killed. Uh, when he was passing through that gap, when he was able to shoot for the first time, I already had more than 100,000 damage dealt. So I don't want to be really harsh on the tankista gamer, but you should be more aware of the situation. Probably enlarge your minimap and try to be useful to the team, because I knew you are a new player, but try to be useful, because if you are not shooting for like 12 minutes straight and you are just sailing around the minimap doing nothing, that's not useful at much. Okay, and this will be actually the game will end here. We gonna unfortunately lose. Here is the result screen, guys. So as you can see, we dealt 214,000 40,000 damage in this game. We have 10 citadels, killed 5 ships or destroyed 5 ships, and we were able to get Confederate high caliber Kraken Unleashed and Close Quarter Expert achievements. We also were I was also able to get 1.4 million credits for this game, because I was using all the available credit flags in the, well, not all but the ones which were purely giving the credits. Uh, so those I was using, and as you can see, there are still like two more the special economic flags which are giving a little bit of credits, which I could use. I have them, but I didn't want to waste them, because I using them for grinding through my careers. And let me show you the table with all the players. So here we are. We have more than 1,800 base XP. And as you can see on the enemy team, there were two really decent players, or decent, I would say quite good players. That was the Thunderer and Massachusetts, which both have more than, well, the Thunderer had more than 3,000 base XP, the Massachusetts more than 2,000. So those were the only two players in this game which were having more base XP than me. And if we won, I would probably be also above or around the 3,000 base XP mark with my Jean Bart, right? And the next thing I will show you guys is the belt. Alright, so guys, here it is, the Jean Bart. Right now I have only 15 point captain, but don't worry, I will show you the skills. So, here, let's go through the upgrades, right? So, first slot, main armory modification 1. You were losing turrets quite often, so this is very very good mode, or very good upgrade. Second one, damage control system, of course, nothing better. You for the tankiness. In the third slot, aiming system modification 1. You want that accuracy, that improved in dispersion. Fourth slot, damage control system modification 2. Again, for tankiness. Because with the new commander skills, usually the battleships are no longer taking the survivability. No, not survivability expert. The skill which decreases the flooding times. The time of flood. and also the fire extinguishing time. So because you don't have enough skill points to actually pick that one. Fifth slot, concealment, and the last slot, main battery reload time. Right, the main battery modification free, which improves your reload time. And in regards to the captain, so I'm picking these, right? So first one, I went emergency repair specialist. Then grease the gears for better turret traverse. Then next 3-point skill adrenaline rush. Then I went basically dead eye for better dispersion. Like this skill is one of the strongest in this rework, so yeah, definitely dead eye. For all the long range, mid range snipers, you want that. Because if you are keeping distance, like if you are further than 12.9 kilometers from the enemy ships, then you will have really good accuracy. Concealment, and also here I had one more point spare, so I went preventive maintenance. And what this does, you can go even preventive maintenance first before the emergency repair specialist, because for ships like Jean Bart, Alsace, Richelieu, all the French ships which have 380mm guns, this skill is godlike. Because before the captain rework, you actually wasn't taking preventive maintenance on any battleships. But now, because of the rework, usually you don't have enough points to pick another like high point skill. So you actually go for the preventive maintenance. And this makes your turret's survivability really good in comparison to the last patch, because now your turrets are 30% more durable. And previously it took battleships like 2 salvos into the turrets and the turret was damaged, another like 1 or 2 salvos and your turret could be permanently destroyed, right? Now it takes like twice the amount of salvos. So suddenly from like 4 salvos or 3 salvos, they need like 8, 6, 8, up to 8 salvos to actually destroy the turrets. And as you could see, I already played several games with the Jean Bart, and there was one game when the enemy was actually specifically aiming for the turrets, and he was not even able to damage my turrets. It was, I don't know who was it. It was. Oh, was it Ohio or Georgia? One of those, I believe. It was one of those, and yeah, I didn't lose he was not able even damage them. So I maintained my turrets and was able to actually kill that enemy. So definitely preventive maintenance. So this is how I build my 15-point captain. 19-point captain will be fire prevention expert. This will be definitely the next skill I'm aiming for. So as you can see, I was playing this game without fire prevention. Therefore, maybe I could survive the engagement with Massachusetts if I had this skill. Maybe, no, not sure, but yeah, this one will be the next, and then there will be 2 more points, and for the remaining 2 more points I will go with the priority target, and that will be it. Okay, so emergency repair specialist plus preventive maintenance on the first row. On the second row you want grease the gears and priority target. Third row, usually, as I mentioned, this skill, the basics of survivability, is really nice skill, but you don't have enough points on your battleships to actually pick it if you want to priority target. And I personally really like the priority target on basically all my cruisers and battleships, so I'm trying to pick it even though it is now 2-point skill. And on fourth row for Jean Bart, I'm going Dead Eye, Concealment Expert, and Fire Prevention Expert. Okay, and this is it from me for today, guys. So thank you very much for watching this video. Like it if you like it. If you don't, subscribe. And see you next time, guys. Bye.